Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something that I should have done a long time ago. I don't know why I have not done it yet. Today we're going to do my top 5 tips for first-time Disney goers. And by first-time Disney goers, I mean Disney World. Obviously, I'm not experienced enough in Disneyland to give you my tips on that. Once I am, you know your girl will be hitting you up with a video on that. But today we're going to do my top 5 tips for going to Disney World for the first time. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. My number 5 tip for everyone who's doing their first time trip, or maybe even if you're repeating a trip, my number 5 tip would be to do your research. Disney World is massive. It is a massive place. There's 4 parks. And if that isn't enough, there are 2 water parks, they have golf courses, they have movie theaters, they have Disney Springs, they have a lot of stuff. There's a ton of resorts that do different things and different dining. It's just nuts. And if you really want to get the full experience and the maximum potential out of your Disney trip, then absolutely my number 5 tip to you would be to do your research. How do you do your research, you ask? You do YouTube. You look up YouTube videos. There are tons of Disney vloggers out there. Tons, myself included. I've done 2 Disney vlogs so far. I did one in October and one in December that I actually documented. So you can go back and watch those and kind of see how we planned our day and what we did and fast passes and all that. And dining, because we cover all of that in those vlogs. And if you don't want to watch mine, there are literally hundreds, probably thousands of Disney vloggers out there, Disney World vloggers. And you can watch their stuff, you can watch all my tip videos, any tip videos out there. Just do your research. There are blogs out there that'll write everything out for you, anything that you want to know. Typically you pick a topic and then you search that topic and there will be tons of bloggers that have written about it and been really super informative. So that is definitely my number 1. Also, MyDisneyExperience.com is the official Disney site for planning your vacation. So if you're not going through, or even if you are going through a travel agent, say you booked your trip with me, all I'd have to do is give you your confirmation code. You would make yourself a Disney account through that website, type in your confirmation code, and all of your plans will be loaded onto that screen. From there, you can do your dining, you can do your fast passes, it'll show you wait times and all of that jazz. So I would definitely just get on that website months before your vacation and just kind of figure it out. Also, they have a My Disney Experience app, and that's my lifeline when I'm in the park, because you get all that information on your phone while you're walking around. You want to know where a character is? Pull up your phone, it tells you exactly how to get there, and it will even do a GPS where you're walking, and it'll tell you which direction to go. They've got it down to a T. So definitely, 100%, do your research. That is my number 5 tip. My number 4 tip would be to plan your day. And what I mean by that is every day have a specific plan, have kind of an outline on what you want to do, unless you're one of those people that are just like free willy and you just want to get into the park and then decide what you want to do. You are totally, do you, boo. Do what you want to do. But if you're anything like me and you want to get the absolute most out of your vacation and out of that money that you spent to go to Disney, plan your day. We literally just make an outline for every single day that we're there, what park we're at, where we're eating, all that, and then fill in the blanks of we're going to do this, then we have lunch here, and then we're going to do this, and we have a fast pass here. We just line it out, and even if we don't stick to the plan, there were plenty of times where we went off and did something different, or we put more stuff inside the time. We had a little bit extra time, which is totally fine, but as long as you have an outline, you feel like you've got a plan and you're not just willy-nilly. And that's how we did everything that we wanted. We did not miss one thing when we were there. We did every single thing that we wanted to do because we had that plan and we kind of had a guide, so we didn't forget anything on accident. So that would be my number 4 tip, would be to plan each and every one of your days, have an outline just as a guide to kind of go by. You don't have to be a stickler about it, but it really does help. My number 3 tip for staying at Walt Disney World and being a first-time goer would be to do some character dining. The reason I say to do that is because when you do character dinings, you're taking off hours of wait time sometimes, especially if you do something like the princess dining in Epcot, or the Crystal Palace in Magic Kingdom, where there are different characters like Winnie the Pooh and all the princesses. Usually princess lines can run from 30 to an hour long. And so if you're standing in line, you get to meet six, hypothetically, you get to meet six princesses in that one restaurant. And then those wait times, it would add up to 3 to 4 hours of just waiting in line to meet those princesses. So you could knock that all out in 1 hour of getting lunch, dinner, and meeting all those princesses. And the best thing about that is they come to you. You don't have to go up and go meet them. They come to your table and you get the picture and you get the autograph. So that would be a super big tip from me, is to make sure you get a few character dinings here and there, and that'll save you a whole lot of time in your parks. My number two tip for first-time Disney goers would be to watch the fireworks. Now this tip may sound pretty weird to you, but if you have small children, or they get distracted easily, or they're tired, or you're tired, it is really, really, really worth the wait to watch the fireworks at all of the parks. Every park has them except for Animal Kingdom, but they do have a nighttime show, which I've heard is worth watching. So don't miss out on those nighttime things. Disney does fireworks better than any other place that I know of. They go above and beyond with production. They make it to where everybody can see. Everywhere you stand is kind of a good view, unless you're behind the fireworks. That's obviously not going to work. But they really, really make it worth your while, and it's so, so special. It's kind of what makes Disney Disney. Obviously the mouse and Walt Disney, Mickey Mouse makes that, but it wouldn't be Disney without the Magic Kingdom fireworks. So that would be my number 2 tip. To get the full experience of Walt Disney World is to stay and make sure you watch the fireworks at least one night. And the final tip I have for first-time Walt Disney World goers is to stay on property. Now, this is a debated topic a lot of times, but if you're anything like me, you want all the perks you can get. When you're staying off property, there's a few benefits because it is quite a bit cheaper. You can get it to where it's quite a bit cheaper, but you have to take into consideration parking. Every time you park at a Walt Disney World park, it is $20 for parking. So say you spend 4 days in the park, you go to every single park, that's $80 out of your pocket just to spend parking your vehicle and letting it sit there all day. And then you've got the driving. You've got to drive yourself around. You don't get the free Magic Band. You don't get the free refillable mug. You don't get the convenience of Disney just being right there around the corner. It's just, you got to weigh your options. When you do stay on Disney property, one, you're staying in the Magic. That's my favorite part about the whole thing, is that you're right there in the Magic. There's always a bit of Disney theming involved with every room, every resort. Even if it doesn't scream Disney, there's always little subtle hints, which just makes me feel like I'm at Walt Disney World. It just makes the whole thing so worth it for me. You also get, like I was talking about, a free Magic Band, and that's your ticket, that's your room pass, that's your dining if you have dining, that's your memory maker, your photos if you got the photos. It literally has everything on that one band. It's awesome. Otherwise, you can get a band and you can link your tickets to the band. You just have to purchase it yourself, and you don't get it when you sign up to go to Disney. And then you also get a free refillable mug, which is valid for all of the nights stay at your resort. And it's just a cute themed mug. It's pretty big. It's about this big. And then you can fill it up as many times as you want every single day that you're there on property. And then you get the convenience of riding the buses or riding the monorail, depending on where you're staying. You wake up, go to the designated bus spot, wait, get on the bus. They drop you right off at the front door or the front gate of any park that you want, including Disney Springs and both of the resorts, or the, what am I trying to say here? The water parks. So the buses literally take you wherever you want to go, other than like Walmart or the gas station or something like that. But why would you want to do that when you're in the middle of the Magic? You know what I'm saying? So that is why staying at the Walt Disney Resort and staying on property is my number 1 tip. Well, that is it for all my tips, guys. If you have any more questions about different things at Disney, what's worth it, what's not, what I think about this, what I think about that, whatever, you can leave that down in the comment, and I would, in the comment. You can leave that down in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer those questions or just start a little chat with you about it. I pride myself in knowing a bit about Disney, so if you do have questions, I would be happy to answer them for you. If you thought this video was informative or if you liked it, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down in this general area, down here or down here, whichever place it is. And you can see more videos just like this one, or travel videos, or vlog videos, or a lot more Disney. I will be posting more videos about Disney and other things as well. So go ahead and hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and other than that, I will see you on the next video. Have a very magical day. See ya!